Welcome back to the farm. My name is Anthony Baker. Most of you know me as Professor Baker. And today I'm going to do something called the getting old fashioned. We party a lot when we're younger. We like to drink a lot of mojitos and pina coladas. But you know, once we start getting older, we need something more adultish, something to sip on, okay? So let's appreciate our rum a little bit more. Now, to make an old fashioned, to make the classic old fashioned, you need 4 main ingredients: sugar, bitters, water, and whiskey. And we're gonna switch out that whiskey and we're gonna replace it with rum. Okay, so let's do this. First, let's take our mixing glass and we're gonna take our triple mint simple syrup. And this is gonna be our sugar component. And what you want to do is you want to put a little bit more than a quarter ounce. Just a tad more. Not quite a half ounce, that would make it too sweet, but just a little bit more than a quarter ounce, and pour that right into your mixing glass. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take our savory bitters. Mostly bitters are measured in dashes, 2 to 3 dashes. But if you have a dropper, what you want to do is you want to fill your dropper as much as you can, and you just want to put half of it in there. And that should equal to about 2 to 3 dashes of bitters, okay? Now I said sugar, bitters, water, and whiskey, but we're going to add another flavor component to this, and that is sage tincture. All right, we just want to add a little bit of herbalness to this. There's usually, tincture is not in the original recipe for an old fashioned, but since we are going to deal with rum and we kind of want to explore flavors, we're going to put a little bit of sage tincture in it. So you just want to do 3 drops of it. 1, 2, 3. And sometimes I like to do an extra one for good luck. Okay, and now we're going to get to the rum. Notice that this is a light rum, okay? Typically, when you want to do an old-fashioned, you want to use an aged spirit, so that way it has brown color to it and it looks like something you could sip on. But thankfully, our triple mint syrup gives us a lovely color. So what we're going to do is we're going to use light rum, and that color is just going to come out really nicely anyway. And you want to do 2 1/4 ounces of light rum. 2 1/4. Look at that nice color. It actually kind of looks like a sage, kind of like a rusty green color, and it's perfect. It's perfect. So now that we got that going, take a small taste for yourself. Make sure all the flavors are meshed well together. Oh, perfect. And now we're ready for stirring, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take our mixing glass and we're going to fill it with ice. Before we stir, actually, we're going to take our nice little rocks glass and we're going to put ice in here first, okay? You always want to use a large ice cube for old fashioned, so that way the ice melts very, very slowly. No one wants to drink an old fashioned within 5 minutes, or neither should they do that as well. So you want to kind of enjoy it over a 20-minute period. And so a large ice rock, a clear large ice rock, always allows it to melt very slowly and lets you enjoy it perfectly for 20 minutes. So now we're going to stir this for 10 seconds, okay? Stirring is a really nice technique to learn. If you can stir without making the ice make a sound, then you're a genius. Everybody will get mesmerized if you're doing this at home or at a bar. So stir it for 10 seconds so that way it gets a little bit diluted and cold. And then once you're done with stirring, then you want to strain it over the ice rock, okay? You want to strain it right into the glass over the ice rock. And then from here, only thing you want to do from this point is take 1 small piece of sage leaf, nice fresh piece of sage, and you want to rub the rim of the glass with it and then place it right on top as a garnish. And then cheers, you've made yourself a getting old fashioned.